Then Jacob went on his journey and came into the land of the people of the east. He looked, and behold, a well in the field, and see there was 3 flocks of sheep lying by it. And thither were all the flocks gathered, and they rolled the stone from the well's mouth and watered the sheep. And he said to them, Know ye Laban the son of Nahor? And they said, We know him. He said to them, Is he well? And they said, He is well, and behold, Rachel's daughter comes with the sheep. He said, See, is yet high day, neither is the time that the cattle should be gathered together, water ye the sheep. They said, We cannot till all the flocks be gathered together until they rolled the stone from the well's mouth. While he yet spoke with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she kept them. And it came to pass, when Jacob saw Rachel, the daughter of Laban, his mother's brother, and the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother, Jacob kissed Rachel and lifted up his voice and wept. Jacob told Rachel that he was her father's brother, and that he was Rebekah's son, and she ran and told her father. And it came to pass, when Laban heard the tidings of Jacob, his sister's son, that he ran to meet him and embraced him and kissed him. And Laban said to him, Surely you are my bone and my flesh. And he stayed with him the space of a month. And Laban said to Jacob, Because you are my brother, should you therefore serve me? For nothing tell me what your wages are. And Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. And Jacob loved Rachel and said, I will serve you 7 years for Rachel, your younger daughter. And Laban said, It is better that I give her to you than I should give her to another man abide with me. And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed to him but a few days for the love he had to her. And Jacob said to Laban, Give me my wife for my days are fulfilled, that I may go unto her. And it came to pass in evening that he took Leah his daughter and brought her to him, and he went into her. And Laban gave to his daughter Leah Zilpah his maid for a handmaid. And it came to pass that in the morning, behold, it was late, and he said, Laban, what is this you have done to me? And Laban said, It must not be so done in our country to give the younger before the firstborn. Fulfill her week, and we will give you this also for the service which you shall serve with me yet 7 other years. And Jacob did so and fulfilled her week, and he gave him Rachel his daughter to wife also. And Laban gave to Rachel his daughter Bilhah his handmaid to be her maid. And he went into Rachel also, and he loved Rachel more than Leah, and served with him yet 7 other years. And when the Lord saw that Leah was hated, he opened her womb, but Rachel was barren. And Leah conceived and bore a son, and she called his son Reuben, for she said, Surely the Lord has looked on my affliction. And Leah conceived again and bore a son, and said, Because the Lord has heard I was hated, he has therefore given me this son also. And she conceived again and bore a son, and said, Now this time will my husband be joined to me, because I have borne him 3 sons. And she conceived again and bore a son, and she said, Now will I praise the Lord. Therefore she called his name Judah. And when Rachel saw that she bore Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister and said to Jacob, Give me children, or else I die. And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel, and he said, Am I in God's stead, who has withheld you from the fruit of the womb? And she said, Behold my maid Bilhah, go unto her, and she shall bear on my knees, that I may also have children through her. And she gave him Bilhah, her handmaid, to wife, and Jacob went into her. And Bilhah conceived and bore Jacob a son. And Rachel said, God has judged me, and has also heard my voice, and has given me a son. Therefore she called his name Dan. And Bilhah, Rachel's maid, conceived again, and bore Jacob a second son. And Rachel said, With great wrestlings have I wrestled with my sister, and have prevailed, and she called his name Naphtali. When Leah saw that she had left barren, she took Zilpah her maid, and gave her to Jacob. And Zilpah's maid bore Jacob a son. And Leah said, A troop comes, and she called his name Gad. And Zilpah, Leah's maid, bore Jacob a second son. And Leah said, Happy am I, for the daughters will call me blessed, and she called his name Asher. And Jacob came out of the field in the evening, and Leah went out to meet him, and said, You must come into me. And God listened to Leah, and she conceived and bore Jacob the 5th son. And Leah said, God has given me my ire, because I have given my maid unto my husband. She called his name Issachar. And Leah conceived again and bore Jacob the 6th son. And Leah said, God has endured with me a good dowry. Now will my husband dwell with me, because I have borne him 6 sons. Afterwards she bore a daughter, and called her name Dinah. And God remembered Rachel, and God listened to her and opened her womb. She conceived and bore a son, and said, God has taken away my reproach. And she called his name Joseph, and said, The Lord shall add to me another son. And it came to pass, when Rachel had borne Joseph, that Jacob said to Laban, Send me away, that I may get to my own place.